things seem to be spicing up between Shakur Stevenson and Chris Colbert. Shakur being from Newark, New Jersey. Chris Colbert being from Brooklyn, New York. You know, a real person that's really from Brooklyn, might I add. You know, he ain't faking and perpetrating or whatever, but I'll get into that another time. But anyway, things spicing up with them, man. I mean, it seemed like since Shakur got the belt, Chris Colbert was waiting for that to get this, to try to get some smoke with Shakur for the belt for his WBO. It's natural rivalry, man. This is one of them rivalries, but it's crazy because they were real cool. Like they have good history together. But what I like about this is they understand that they got good history, but they know this is boxing. So, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. That go out the window. I want them belts. And that's warrior spirit. That's what they supposed to do in boxing. None of this, oh, I knew you. We was in school together. We hung out. We cool friends and all this buddy stuff. That's cool. But right now, we warriors, and I'm coming for your belts. So I gotta respect Chris Colbert. I gotta respect Shakur Stevenson. Chris Colbert is about to go into a fight for a title. I forgot which title it is. And then he will have a belt if he wins his fight. And then Shakur has the WBO. So should be pretty interesting, man. A lot of people are giving their own observations on how that fight would go if these two ever fought. Some people think Chris Colbert gives them a hard time. Some people think that's easy work for Shakur Stevenson. But judging by the eye test, it's pretty clear that Shakur has much more skills than Chris Colbert. People call him Chris Colbert. I'm just in the habit of calling him Colbert. Like that guy Steve Colbert. It's spelled the same way. And then you hear the ring announcers. They call him Chris Colbert. So I'm like, okay, Colbert. I believe that's a French name. So it's like I'm just so used to saying Colbert. So I stuck with Chris Colbert. And I don't even hear himself I never hear Chris call himself Colbert or Colbert, so I don't know how to way to fucking pronounce this shit, but I say it the way that it sounds better saying Chris Colbert. It kind of rolls off your tongue a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to that young bull, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to Shakur. I want to see this. I think it's gonna be competitive, but if they ever ink a deal, ink the contract, sign the contract, then I'll come back with a full, prediction video on that. But should be a very good fight. So Shakur, we don't know he's trying to line up a fight with Oscar Valdez. We know he's being hidden and protected. Oscar Valdez is in PC. He's another one that's in a boxing protection program. And he's hiding from Shakur Stevenson. They're trying to keep him away from Shakur by all means necessary. They even trying to put two fighters in between him and Valdez, man. They try to put Loma in the middle, and I think was it Loma? And I forgot who else. But they saying Valdez supposed to fight Navarrete. So, it's crazy, man. But if Shakur can't get that fight with Oscar Valdez, I would love to see him fight Chris Colbert. Chris Colbert gets the he wins his title. He wins his belt after him and his opponent scrap for the belt, and he wins. Then I want to see them lock in and get busy, man. I would love to see that. So we'll see how this turns out between Chris Colbert and Shakur Stevenson. I think both of them understand that that's another rivalry that's building. See, I love shit like that because it's always two guys out of all these divisions that's always gonna be the ones that everybody want to see fight so bad. You got Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, like those are the arch rivals right there. And then 130, now you got Chris Colbert and Shakur Stevenson. without a doubt, that is the rivalry at 130. That is the brewing, heating up rivalry right there. And that's going to be a big fight for 130. Absolutely. So we'll see how it turns out. 2022, should be very interesting. This is Rebel Life. I'm tired as hell. I'm going to catch y'all later on the next one. And I'm off this. Peace.